Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to say thank you for coming back, and if you guys want to know how do I do my makeup, go ahead and keep on watching. So first I am starting off by spraying my face with BH Cosmetics BH Studio Pro Setting Spray, squirting that all over my face and letting it dry. So next I am priming my face using the Rimmel Fix Perfect face primer and putting that on the back of my hand. Sorry for the weird face, it would not come out. But yeah, I'm just spreading that all over my face until it is nice and buffed in.
Degree, alphabet boy, you think you're smarter than me with all your bad poetry. Fuck off.
After that, I'm going to use the M.A.C Prep and Prime to prime my eyelids. I don't know if M.A.C still sells this, but if they do, then you can go ahead and buy that. I've had this for a long time, and yeah, I'm blending this into my eyelids and underneath my eye to give it a smooth transition for the eyeshadows.
Poetry, fuck all your ABCs, alphabet boy. I'm not a little kid.
Next, I am going in with my Covergirl Clean Normal Skin Foundation in Classic Ivory, and I'm going to shake that up a little bit to make sure everything's all mixed up. Going to take my beauty sponge and pretty much just use my fingers to place little dots or swipes or whatever, and I will be blending that out. Who else thinks I think of Lion King when you saw me do that? Just Simba. No? Okay. Now we're going to take the sponge and blend this all out to a seamless finish. So much blending. I'm a blending hog. I love blending. Okay. Now I am taking the Revlon Colorstay foundation in 130 Porcelain, and I am using this to add more foundation and coverage and everything, and plus to blend it in with my face. So yeah, we are just blending away until we have a seamless finish.
Watch me get big now. Spell my name on the fridge now. With all your alphabet toys.
Now that we have our flawless finish, I am taking Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter in 125 Fair. What I like about this concealer is that it's got its own brush and you can just squeeze it out. I am placing this under my eyes in a triangle shape to brighten and conceal, and then I will be placing it anywhere I have redness and anywhere you would normally highlight.
Spelling bee now, but are you smarter than me now? You're the prince of the playground, little alphabet boy.
Now I'm taking my sponge and just blending this all out seamlessly. Yeah, as you can tell, we have all of our highlighted areas down the bridge of my nose, between my eyebrows on my forehead, and under my lip, my chin. I like to blend this over my eyelids just to give that also like a prime. Yeah. Now I am taking the MakeSense Advanced Anti-Aging Foundation in the Pearlizer shade. It's kind of shimmery, and I am just dabbing this onto my cheekbones and the tip of my nose and my cupid's bow, just to give it a little bit of shimmer, kind of like a base for the highlight. And then don't mind my face, like hi. And then I am taking my blending sponge on a stick and just dabbing that away. Or blend it in. Dabbing that away? What? Don't mind my confusion.
Playground, little alphabet boy.
Now I am taking my Ben Nye Pressed Color Palette in the color Shell. No, not that one right there. In the color Shell. And I'm taking a powder puff and using that to set my under eye concealer, so that way it doesn't go anywhere and get all creasy and weird. You know how it is. After that, I am taking the Younique Mineral Touch Pressed Powder in Taffeta, and I am going to be using this to set my foundation using a big fluffy brush, like so, and just swirling it around, tapping the excess off, and going at it, blending all over my face and down my neck. Next, I'm going back in with the Ben & color palette, and I am using the color Cork to contour. Don't mind the weird face, I don't know what that was about. But yeah, I'm going to use this to contour my cheekbones.
Times thinking of the house. All of the times that you had your doubts. And don't forget all the...
Now I am taking a small angled eyeshadow brush and the same color in the Ben & Pressed Powder color palette. And I'm using that to contour my nose.
We got into, we got something you can undo. Laughing so damn hard, crashed your dad's new car. All the scars we share.
C100.
Promise I swear, wherever you go, just always remember.
Going back in with that palette, I am using the color Vanilla, which is broken, that's why I had the sad face, and I'm using a big fluffy brush to clean up the contour a little bit and also highlight in the general highlighting areas. Yep. Now I am taking the BH Cosmetics Blush Duo in Lilac, and I'm taking that pink shade to blush up my cheeks using an angled fluff brush and just applying that to my apples of my cheeks and blending that outwards on both of my cheeks, because why would you do one? After that, I am taking the Wet n Wild Illuminating palette in Catwalk Pink, and I'm just using that first shade right there, and I'm using this teeny tiny fan brush to apply this to my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, and my cupid's bow. If this is too much highlighting for you, then you can go ahead and stop right here. I love highlighting and all of that. Now what's next? I have to do my brows, so I will be right done with my brows. If you want to know what I used, then check down in the description. For my eyes, I'm using the BH Cosmetics It's Judy Time palette. And I'm going to be using that second shade right there. It's kind of a warm brown tone. And I'm going to be using my blending brush. And I don't know what I was doing. Stop it. You're being weird. Stop it. You failed. Look at you. Anyway, and I'm just going to put that in my crease using windshield wiping motions. Just go back and forth and blend, blend, blend. Now taking the same palette, I'm going to be taking the fifth color, which is kind of a dark brown mocha kind of shade. Don't mind that. That was weird. And I'm going to be buffing that. Not that eye. No, that one. Yeah. I'm going to be buffing that into the outer V and slightly into the crease just to give it a little bit more definition. If you need to, pick up some more color, like I did, so that way it'll be a little bit more on. Now I am going back with that brown color and just sweeping that underneath my lash line just to give it a little bit more definition and blending that out there. Now I am taking a fluffy packer brush and going in with that first shade, which is kind of like a similar shade to my skin tone, and I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone, just sweeping that on there. Sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing, but oh well. Now I am going to be taking this NYX eyeshadow in Bedroom Eyes, and I'm going to be putting that on my lid. What are you doing? Great job, great job. And I'm going to be putting that on my lids with this petal brush. And I'm going to be blending that out and yeah, adding a little bit of shimmer to our lives as always. I'm going to be taking the LA Colors Private Eye palette in Stakeout, and I have an odd way of showing this palette, sorry. Then I'm going to be taking that shade right there. It's kind of a gold peach color with lots of shimmer, and I'm going to be putting this on with a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to be putting that in my inner corner what do you, I think I had something in my eye. And I'm going to be putting that in my inner corner to highlight and give it some sparkle. I'm going to be taking my Clinique eyeliner pencil in black. It's kind of a nub of an eyeliner. And I'm using my sponge to pull down my waterline so that way I don't get premature wrinkles. I'm putting this in my waterline and my tight line, but if you aren't comfortable with that, then just skip this part. Now that I'm finished with my eyeliner, I'm going to be moving on to mascara and winged eyeliner. So give me just 1 second, I will be back. Now I am back with winged liner and mascara. If you guys want to know what I used, go ahead and check the description. But we're forgetting something. Lipstick. There's one thing I have to do. I'll be back. Boom. Clean lips. I had to go wash my foundation off my lips. Now that I have my lips washed, I'm going to be using the MakeSense by Senjance Long Lasting Lip Color in Fly Girl. Why are you showing it again? Stop. In Fly Girl. Yep, there are a lot of steps and awkward poses, but that's okay. First, we're going to shake it up, and then we'll be applying it. Okay, now this is the color. I just realized that I need a mirror. Haha, silly me. Now I'm having trouble opening a mirror because I'm retarded. It's okay. It's okay. But I think we're getting it now. Yep. Maybe. Yep. Okay. Wait. There's a shadow. Okay. Sorry you guys can't see what exactly I'm doing here, but you have to apply this in 3 thin layers in one direction. And yes, I know all of you fangirls are gonna go crazy if you watch this. There we go. We can see a little bit better now. But if you guys want a full tutorial on how to put this stuff on, let me know in the comments down below. Now we are doing the upper lip, and like I said, you have to go in one direction with thin layers. Yeah, so we are just going to coat the upper lip, and yeah, in between layers you have to let it dry, and you're not supposed to put your lips together until later. Alright, put that gloss on, girl. Now time for layer 2, going in with the color again, thin layers, and we're going to coat the bottom lip and then the top lip. Remember, one.
This is my ode to you. Wherever you go, just always remember, you're never alone. We're birds of a feather, and we'll never change no matter the weather. This is my ode to you.
Direction. And here's layer number 3. Like I said before, thin layers, bottom to top, one direction.
That's most times, but you complete me, and that's no lie. You are my tuxedo, and I'm your bow tie. We in the car, singing our song, rocking the building, tear it down like we King Kong.
And we're done. Oh, wait, but we're not. Okay, so because I made a couple of mistakes, I'm going to be taking the MakeSense by Senjance Oops Remover. And, you know, because I overlined on one area and just didn't work out, so I forgot a mirror. Stupid me. I forgot a mirror, grabbing the mirror. And, yeah, what I like about this stuff is that you can make any mistakes and you just put it on and it goes right away. Alrighty. Now I am taking the MakeSense Glossy Gloss. This is pretty much a top coat for the lipstick, liquid lipstick. So you're going to put that on, and you can put that on in any direction that you'd like, because now that that's all dry, and you have to make sure it's extra dry before you put on the gloss. But yeah, you're going to put on the gloss, and then that is your top coat, and you can leave it here if you'd like, but I think I'm going to add something else. Here is the finished look. I'm rubbing my lips together now, and that's all that you can do now with your lip color. But if you don't like the glossy, then that's okay. We're gonna go in with the MakeSense matte gloss. I know that's kind of what the heck, but you'll understand once you get it. So you're gonna take your pinky and rub in the gloss. I know you're freaking out, like, what the heck, you just put all that work into it, it's gonna get everywhere. But check this out, only the gloss comes off, the color does not come off. So yeah, now you can put on your matte top coat, and then it'll make your shiny lips turn matte. Now we are done with the lips. One last thing before we are finished, we're going to take the setting spray from earlier and spray our face to set all of the powders and all of that beautiful makeup onto our face. It'll last all day. Ah, so refreshing. Okay, gonna dry it just a little bit before we head out, of course. And I just wanted to thank you guys for watching, and subscribe and like my video if you haven't. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!